Yo, yo, yo. There's no way that didn't record everything. Like, yo, ain't no way I just record this whole video and that shit didn't save. All right, let's see. Take two. Take two. Lights, camera, action, manipulation. Three, two, one. Yo, what's good, you guys? It's your boy WT at Jalen Man back with another banger, man. In today's video, we got that heat, we got that fire, we got the long-awaited Anthony Davis bill. Had a few people ask for the bill. A lot of people like it. We're gonna get straight to it. Let's go. As you see, we got Anthony Davis, right-handed, jersey number 3. Now, I understand AD is a power forward, but for the sake of this video, I made a Lakers style Anthony Davis build. So I put him at center. 6'10 height, 230 for the weight, 7'4 wingspan. Now, here are the stats. Now, I'm going to break down why I did the stats like this, and here's why. So, basically, I made this build preparing for me to already have cap breakers. So, a lot of the stuff you see is kind of like not really high, but like in all reality for this build, like you gotta imagine, like this is gonna be a center, a small ball center. Like there's gonna be a lot of 7 foot through like 7'4" centers that you're going against, who are, yeah, they're gonna be tall, they're gonna be shooting over people and whatnot. But this one is more well rounded. It's faster. It can beat people to spots to get like good position on rebounds and whatnot. So let's break down why I did some things. Now, first, we're going to start with the drive and dunk. I did 84 drive and dunks so I could prepare myself to have 5 cap breakers so I can get all the pro contact dunks, which require 87 for the 2 foot standing dunks and 89 for the 1 foot standing contact dunks. So I did that. Once I get that, I'm really gonna be dunking. Like I already dunk on people a good amount, or get blow by dunks pretty good. But once I get those attributes up, it's gonna get crazy. Now let's talk about the 81 standing dunk. Now a lot of people would like to see a 90 standing dunk on a build like this, or like any type of center build. But like 81 is good enough to get them all. And with the way like height does a lot of things, if you're doing a standing dunk on a taller build, there's no point really. That's why we have a lot of speed with ball and speed. So like you can blow past, you bring them out to the 3 point line and blow past them, get by them, and then you got high driving dunk, so you get a good dunk animation from driving. You want to get good driving dunk animations, not really standing. Like standing, you're gonna get a good standing dunk animation when you're open, or like if there's no one really like in a good position, you can still get a good standing dunk. I can still time my meter dunks on standing dunks, so it's still pretty good. Now, with this build, you're gonna specialize in the shooting. Here's why. So mid range, when you get your cap breakers, it only takes like 2 or 3, I believe, to max out your mid range to 83. So I put it at a 78. So with the plan to max them out, so I can get the 83 mid range, which is going to give you some good badges. It's going to give you that. You already have the silver set shot specialist, but it unlocks a lot of good jump shots for you at 83. Now with let me go back. Now the 83 pointer, you can green a lot of shots with 83 pointer. It's really good. You can hit shots. I mean, it's easy shooting this year. What can I say? Now, Passac, I went with 75 because Passac on big men is weird. It's not expensive, but it's also not cheap. So I only went with a 75, and I could still make good passes with a 75. So now, when you get cap breakers, you can put one on there, and it will give you +2 attributes, which will get you silver versatile visionary, which is a very good badge. You know, it helps when passing out of double teams sometimes and throwing oops. So that's a good one. But let's see. Now the ball handling. I went 73 so you can get the KD dribble moves, which are really good. Now, if you, I think it's 2 cap breakers. If you use 2 cap breakers on this, you can max your ball handle out to a 78, which also gets you some more really good dribble moves. But that's for like later on during the season. Like if 73 isn't cutting it for you, then you be like, all right, let me get to 78 and really get some good drill moves. But 73 is really all you need. Now, interior defense. I didn't go high interior defense because a lot of people are just shooting threes right now, shooting threes and middies. So yeah, there's gonna be times where you're gonna get mashed. It's cool. It is what it is, you know. But that's why I gave you 84 driving dunk. Well, not driving dunk. Well, block. You get silver paint patroller. If you time your blocks with silver paint patroller, you're going to get a lot of them. You're going to get a lot of stops. But you're probably going to need a little bit of help sometimes on 7-4s. But you can get a stop by yourself on 7-4. Now, I went 71 per MD, so we get Challenger. And then if you see at the bottom, Pick Dodger. Once you get the 73 per MD on this one, you get Pick Dodger. Now, you can use one cap breaker to get that bronze. Now, let's see. Steel. So Steel is 48. For those who are new or those who already played, y'all already know. Steel, on ball steals don't work right now. So that's why I went 48 steel. But if it was to get patched, you can use cap breakers on this, and it will take you to in between like 73 and 78. So you can get right in there with the cap breakers. I think you have to use at least 4 to get to 73. But once you do that, you're in there. You're going to get the silver interceptor, which is really good. But you only get bronze glove, but you're a center. You don't need high glove. So now the rebounding. I went 91 O board, so I can use cap breaks to get 96. Once I get to 96, I'm gonna get half box out beats and half rebound chasers, which are really good. Now, with that being said, a lot of times when I play on this build, I'm really the power forward because they'll give me another center sometime if I'm playing random rec, or if I'm playing with a set 5, I could use this build as a 4. So, and if you have good rebound like this, you're going to get a lot of rebounds as the 4, and you're going to help your center a lot. So that's really good. Now, speed, I went 72. A lot of big men are going like mid to low 60s, and like the 7.4s are going like low 50s, 40s. So like you're going to be faster than a lot of them. You're going to want to beat them to spots. That is the key thing with this build. This build is fast and athletic. It beats beats other bigs to spots very quickly. And smaller players, like when you want to do driving dunks and stuff, you can beat them to angles to get a good driving dunk on them. So that's why you want to get high speed. Now the agility. This one is important. Now as you see, Pick Dodger requires 73 per MD, but a 71 agility. You want to get the 71 agility so you can unlock the Pick Dodger. That is a key badge right there for this build. Strength, well, those who have played the game, those who are just now getting the game and don't know anything, strength is not the best attribute right now. You really don't need strength. You get a lot of good bumps without it. So I went 83 just so I can get the silver brick wall. And then 78 vertical. This is what you need to unlock the pro contact dunks off 1 and 2. So that's good right there. But yeah, that's basically how I set up the attributes. I set up the attributes with the idea of that I will get all my cat breakers, all 28 cat breakers. So that's why I set this build up like this. Now let's see. Now, because I made it a center, you won't get the shades of 80 because in the builder, 80 is set as a power forward right now because that's what he plays on the Mavs. But this is a Anthony Davis Lakers build, so it's at center. So get shades of DeMarcus Cousins, Joel Embiid, and Dave Cowens. Really good. You got a board hunting slasher, it's really good. And another thing. So if we go back, post control is low right now, right? I'm gonna use I think it is 4 cap breakers, 3 or 4 cap breakers. Then I could get a 77 post control. So I can get silver post moves, which is actually really good. So I'm gonna do that, get those. That's another way you can set up your build if you get your cap breakers if you want to do that. But yeah, it's basically how I set this build up. Very good, very athletic, very diverse. Like you could really run this build on a small forward. If you're in a 5 that's running the rate, you could really use this build at small forward. Is best at power forward, but then like if you want to be like a small ball athletic lineup to like run the court, you could use this as your center too. Especially in 5 out, you can use this as a 5 out center. But that's basically how I set up this build. You know, if y'all have any comments, any likes, leave them. Like, I appreciate it. If y'all have any ideas on what builds y'all want, any type of 2K26 ideas, let me know. Put them in the comments. We gonna get them out there. We grinding all year. As y'all can see, look, we done did 3 videos this week. That's my goal. I'm gonna try and do 3 videos a week. Get them out for y'all. And like, I appreciate all the support that I've gotten on the last few videos, the shorts, everything. Oh, fuck. I'm out of breath. Hold on. All right. If y'all want to pull up to the stream, I stream on TikTok. It's the same username. I stream on Twitch, same username. So if y'all want to pull up to the lives, y'all can do that. And we also, a little special for this video. I'm gonna leave some clips of me in the pro am, well not pro am, the proving ground, and some rec clips for y'all, so I can see what this build can do. I ain't gonna waste y'all time no more. We out here. Appreciate everything. We out. Jesus, that's a lot of fucking